DJI, what the f***? So, DJI, what is going on? So, we took the drone to Barcelona and it was my fault because I didn't realise before we went on that trip that I needed to do an upgrade on the firmware for the DJI. So, I got to Barcelona and I was having some issues. Now, I did fly, you saw a few bits in previous videos of the Barcelona trip, and I flew at the new camp. And first of all, I thought that there were a lot of blockers up. Now, that probably was the case because obviously, naturally, you're probably not supposed to take the footage that I got, but hey. The drone went mad. Literally, I nearly lost it. I nearly had to fly away. I barely struggled to land it. If I didn't have Ross with me, I wouldn't have landed it at all because he had to roam around and catch it, and it was a nightmare. But then we took it down to the harbour side, and it was absolutely fine again. Recalibrated it, no problem. Flew smoothly, flew under control. Was great, fantastic. So I was very happy then. So I thought, oh, no problems whatsoever. Just a blocker at the stadium. Who knows? Later on in the trip, we went to a sort of garden, park type area, which you would have seen in day 4. And with that, I had the same issues again. It wouldn't fly, it wouldn't even take off. And it was frustrating because it was in the most beautiful spot. And there was no real reason, and it said there was electrical interference. Now, where we were, if you had seen the video, you'll see that there's no electrical work anywhere in that area. So I was really confused, frustrated, because I took the drone all the way to Barcelona and the thing barely worked. Get it back to the UK to figure out that obviously it needs a firmware update. Do the firmware update and I'm thinking absolutely fine. Here comes the bum deal. I've had it up a few times, but, and it's a big but, I'm taking it to places where I've flown it previously, and for reasons I can't explain, something to do with the firmware, I've checked out all the forums and all the forums are saying exactly the same thing, saying that there's major electrical interference with the drone. Now, I'm sorry DJI, but today I was down at Insto Beach. Insto Beach, I'll show you the pictures now. As you can see from those pictures, I am in the middle of nowhere. I am so far away from any property. I'm literally, it's low tide, I'm out by the sea, trying to fly the drone, and it won't calibrate because of strong electrical interference. Eventually I do get it up, so it's really on and off. Eventually I did get it up, I moved it about 1 metre and I get signal, and then I have an issue with battery voltage, which is another issue completely, but hey, look, I'll sort that one myself. DJI, what is going on? What have you done with the firmware update that means that now the drone can't fly anywhere? I've bought this drone, an expensive bit of kit, many other drone owners are finding the same issue, and I can't fly it anywhere. Your firmware update has meant that my drone is now a land vehicle, and I don't want it to be a land vehicle, it's a drone, it should fly. Let it fly, please. So the drone footage I did get was pretty cool, it was nice stuff. Problem is, it was only up for about 1:30 because I was having so many issues and it's ridiculous. And the thing is, it's not just a one-time thing. I reckon I've tried to get it in the sky about 10 to 12 times in various locations that I've shot at before, and it's taken off once. Now DJI, that's not good enough. I find myself getting really frustrated. These are not cheap bits of kit. I've personalised mine, I've had things bought for it. Again, not cheap. And the reason why we don't buy cheap and the reason why we spend all this money is because the quality product that you provide. I've had no problems previously, but now with this firmware update, it's not happening. It's not working. DJI, please, 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 sort it out. Get a new firmware update, get it sorted, or better still, take this one away, let us update it, let us go back to the old one. Come on DJI, do it. That's it for this little rant. Before we go, today Chelsea Football Club have just been given the Premier League trophy. Champions, champions, ole, ole, ole. As you can tell, I'm a massive Chelsea fan and I am buzzing. John Terry, you've been an absolute hero for our football club. Captain, leader, legend, you will be missed. But hey, move on to the FA Cup final. All you Americans, FA Cup final is an English trophy. It's football, not soccer. So, big up the Chelsea, DJI, sort yourselves out. That's it for this one. Ivan, Danny, Hollywood, you guys have been awesome. Thanks for checking in. Last video did awesome numbers. I really appreciate it. If you like what you see, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate it. It means a lot to this person. Thank you. Bye.